You see this church flyer? In today's video, we are going to cover how to design this from scratch. And we are going to design this in few minutes. We are not going to spend too much time on this one. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so first of all, we are going to create our new canvas, Ctrl+N, and we are going to create a canvas that can fit for maybe Instagram. So we can choose inches here and go for 4 by 5, maintain 300 for resolution so we can get a high quality at the end of the day. Click on OK to open a new canvas. Okay, I have all my resource files over here. I'm going to leave this in the description below for you guys to get it and try your hands on it. By the way, you can get this template or in bulk. Okay, so when you come to our digital store, you search our template on Paystack on Google, search our template on Google and click on the first link. It's going to open just like this for you, and you are going to see many templates that you can use. Okay, this can help you fulfill your work or whatever that you are doing in very few minutes. Okay, so we have all these church templates, 20 of them, and it is going for cool price. Okay, it is going for cool price, 20 of them. And also we have let's say 3 of them. Maybe if you don't want the full package, maybe you just want 3 of them, we have one. So we are going to also separate all the designs into 3 like this. So maybe if you want only 3 of them, you can just download that. And the good thing is we have included all the font that we use in the files. Okay, so all the font that I used was included in the file, so you don't have to go and download it again. Just install it and you get everything inside. All right, so let's open Photoshop and let's go back to our resource files. Then first of all, I have this that I'm going to use for the background. That is this texture. So you see the texture, I'll click and drag that into it. Then I'll go back and I'm going to click and drag this one also into Photoshop. And let's add the layer mask. So when you come here, you see layer mask. So click on it and then let's select the brush tool. You can make it as big as you want. And then we are going to try to erase some part of here. So let's click on D to reset this. Then alright, something like this. And then also we are going to blend here in with the background. Okay, so we don't really want this place to be showing a lot. All right, so let me undo, do some more. So we don't really want this part to be showing too much. All right, so from here, this is what we have now. And the next thing is that we can add a black and white, because I'm trying to get the whole background to be a white background, but I just added that image, to give it some feel, to give it some more attention. Okay, all right, so with this black and white, just double click on this one to open this one, and we can increase this guy here. All right, something like this. All right, then select the main image and reduce it to, let's say, 50%. So I'm going to enter 50%. Okay, and you can see what we have now. All right, so from here we are going to select the layer marks of this and try to erase some part here, because we don't want that to pop up too much. So you see, this was before, this is after, and this is also our texture. So our texture too, we don't want too much at the top, so we can erase some here, because that is making it feel too much over there. All right, so this is what we have for the background. So we can select all of them and group it and maybe name it as BG background. All right, then from here, let's go back to our resource files. So you bring in the name of the church and the logo. I just made it to make it simple. So I have my church and logo over here. Then let's bring in the preacher man. All right, so he is also going to be at this portion, just like this. Okay, but we are going to create a shape on top of him. So just create a shape like this. Okay, and then you can use this color, and you can see the color code over here. So we have the color code here. If you want, you can get the same thing. Then Ctrl+T to bring out the free transform, then right click on it, and we are going to select, let's say, distort, and we can move this guy a little bit just like this. So we can just minus, so we can do, let's say, -7 if you don't want too much, or -6. Then you click on OK, accept changes. All right, then from here we can make a duplicate of this. All right, and then we can send that one behind the pasta, then change the color to this. If you want the same thing, you can pick up the color code over here. Okay, so there is the color code. All right, let me reduce this one a little bit. All right, then from here I'm going to move this one over here, move it over down here, and then we are going to make a duplicate of this. So to make a duplicate, click and drag it to the plus sign over here. Then you can move this one, Control T, let's flip this one. All right, and we can move it just like this and move it all the way down behind the picture. Then from here I have this that I also want to add. Okay, so we can just bring this one just here, bring it on top of the image, okay, or on top of everything. Change the blending mode from normal to screen, and it is going to give you this feel. We can make a duplicate of that, click and drag this one here, and then you can move this one also just any place that you want it to be like. So we can just position this one here. We can also make another duplicate just on top of this, okay, to bring more life to the design. All right, then from here I have all my text I want to add. Okay, so first of all I'll copy this one, and then I'm going to paste this one here, then align left, and also I have the font that I want to use over here. So there is the font I want to use. Okay, so I will go here and look for the font. All right, I think let me use the Demo Heavy. Let's click on this one to make it italic and increase the size. So from here, let's change the color. All right, and I'm going to make this one a little bit deep, and also close the gap between the text. You see it is far from each other, so let's go, let me go like 21. All right, okay. All right, so 16 is not bad. You can also increase it a little bit. All right, so what I would like to do is I would like to bring this on top of the text, so some of them is going to show over here. Let me reduce the size so that some of them is going to show on top of the text to make it feel more interesting, more maybe. I think you get what I'm trying to say. So let me move this one a little bit here. So you just have to give yourself some time to arrange these things in the proper way. Then also we can add present. So let's move this one a little bit on top. Then with the help of the text tool, we can just write present. Let's use any font we can get from here and reduce the size. All right, let's change the color and reduce the size a little bit. All right, then from here we have this text that we want to add as well. This is the name of the pasta, and this is the font that we use, Australian signature. So I'm going to select my text tool, add that, and then we are going to look for the Australian. So let me type it and move that one all the way up. Okay, so this is it. Let me off this one, increase the size, and you can change the color to this dark color, to add your pastor's name. Then from here we can go to this one, so copy all of that. Then I'm going to select the text tool, paste this one in, and with that one to use this font. Okay, so with that font, highlight it, and let's search for that font. I think it is this one. Yeah, select that, and then let's make it bigger. And the intervals between the text is not encouraging, so let's do that. Let's change the color to white so it can be more visible, and change this one to the regular, and I'm going to highlight only the face like this, and change this one to yellow, and also change that portion to bold. Like if you make some small tweak like this, it makes your text more readable. That is why, throwing more light on something like this make it feel like you are getting there. All right, so from here, let me move this one a little bit down here, because we are going to add some details over here, like the date, the time. So I have my date over here. I can copy, then paste in the date here, and with that we can use the deep color over here, and we can change the font, but let me maintain it for now. And also let me get this, only the top one for now. And anytime that you are doing something like this, just zoom into that area so that you are going to see what you are doing more. Okay, let me copy this and also bring this one a little bit, and I'm going to reduce the size of this. All right, then from here I'm going to copy maybe the info. So copy this, and then we are going to paste this one here. All right, then we can use the rectangular tool, to divide this one a little bit, make it as tiny as possible, and we can change the color to this. Control O to fit everything to screen. Wow, so you see, so far so good, how far you have come. So what you can do next is, maybe let me lock the background. So this is the background that we are using for the whole design, you see. So you can select all of these, move it a little bit on top, just like this. All right, let's also move this one a little bit, and this one as well. Okay, and this one a little bit up, and also we can move this one a little bit here, and we can select only this and make it a little bit bigger, especially more readable. Control O to fit everything to screen. So you see everything is set except the time. So for the time, we can just go back to here, pick this one up, and then we can just make a copy from here and paste in the time. All right, so I made it something like this, reduce the size of this, and then bring them more closer. So I'm going to bring this one closer to it. Select ellipse tool, to draw a circle just like this. Then we don't want any fill, so we turn the fill off, and then we want stroke, let's say 3. 3 is even more, so we can go like 2. All right, then let's make a duplicate of this and move that one a little bit on the side. Then we have to make the colors all the same. So where are these? Select both of them. Let's change the color to, And boom, we are done for the design. You see, everything was just as easy as ABC. And please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also visit our website, okay, to download or purchase 1 or 2 files, to help our craft. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, keep creating.